General Hospital's spoilers reveal that Jason is descending into an unprecedented state of madness after Sam's tragic death, and it seems he's no longer the person he once was. This loss has left a deep wound in him, tearing apart his spirit and robbing him of his usual composure. Memories of Sam constantly torment Jason, fueling a growing fire of resentment and anger. He has become impulsive and quick to anger, ready to dive into conflicts he would have carefully considered before. People in Port Charles can't ignore the frightening changes in Jason. Previously cold and cautious, he now seems submerged in dark, unstable emotions. His unresolved pain and accumulated anger make him prone to explosive, reckless actions that put both him and those around him in danger. There's widespread fear that he could spark a major crisis in the city, one that could lead to unpredictable consequences. The signs of turmoil within Jason leave the residents of Port Charles both curious and wary, sensing that this might just be the beginning of a dangerous storm. An explosive event seems imminent, and everyone knows that when it hits, Jason will be at its center, potentially dragging the entire city into an endless cycle of tragedy. Jason is trying to build a good and stable life for his son Dany, hoping to create a safe, warm environment after all the loss and pain they've endured. Yet, threats from Sidwell and Brennan seem to loom constantly, as both are scheming to strike Jason to ensure that chaos continues. They know that attacking Jason not only harms him directly, but also distracts him from his goal of rebuilding life with Dany, pushing him into inevitable conflicts. Sidwell and Brennan's relentless pressure forces Jason to realize that he must make adjustments to his plans, carefully considering each move. With every new threat, Jason has to be more vigilant than ever to protect Dany and preserve what he's trying to create. This situation places Jason in a dilemma, forced to choose between the family stability he longs for and facing the dark schemes targeting him. Jason's strategic adjustments to deal with Sidwell and Brennan will determine whether he can stay on the path he desires or be pulled back into the dangerous spiral he has tried so hard to escape. Jason has become a growing concern, not just for his enemies, but also for his loved ones, who want him to find peace. Carly and Dante, despite wanting to help him, are getting drawn into risky situations Jason has unintentionally created. As tensions rise, Jason is showing increasingly impulsive behaviors and emotional outbursts, stirring up new dangers around him. The chaos in Jason's life is pulling him further from stability, creating a vortex of threats that endanger even his closest friends. What worries Carly, Dante, and Jason's loved ones most is the uncertain future of Dany, his son. Although Jason is trying to create a bright future for Dany, the conflicts and hazards he faces make that vision seem fragile and distant. Threats from forces like Sidwell and Brennan don't just target Jason, but silently jeopardize Dany's safety as well. Jason is realizing more and more that his life may inevitably drag his son into dangerous situations, forcing him to confront a painful inner struggle. For Carly and Dante, witnessing Jason charge into perilous confrontations is deeply troubling. They know Dany needs a stable father figure, yet Jason himself is becoming a threat to the future he wants to secure for his son. This instability not only affects Jason, but also shakes Dany's world, pushing the young boy into a life where safety is never guaranteed. Meanwhile, Jason faces a difficult choice between continuing his fight against those who threaten him and stepping away to protect Dany. Each decision could put his son in danger, leaving Jason in constant inner turmoil. To ensure a stable future for Dany, Jason must consider whether he can leave behind his life of conflict or continue down a dangerous path, accepting every risk in the hope of protecting his family. Jason has become the focal point of new troubles in Port Charles, and his actions are drawing the attention of everyone around him. While he tries to adjust his life after recent turmoil, his changing feelings toward Sasha are leading him in a completely different direction. This new emotional connection is making Jason rethink his goals and his approach to conflicts, leaving him seemingly softer, yet even more determined to protect those he cares about. Sasha, with her own painful past, gives Jason a fresh perspective on life, helping him understand the true meaning of protection and care. This is gradually making Jason reconsider the violent and dangerous confrontations he once knew, possibly leading him to step away from trouble in search of a more peaceful path for both of them. However, his relationship with Sasha has also made him a target for those who want to break this bond. His closeness with Sasha not only makes him more vulnerable, but also draws them both into a dangerous spiral, as enemies exploit his softer side to launch attacks. As Jason tries to adapt his life with Sasha, this is also gradually changing his previously tough and cold demeanor, making his close friends worry that he may be letting his guard down. This shift is not only an emotional turning point, but a profound change in how Jason approaches life. The people of Port Charles are beginning to realize that Jason stands at a major crossroads, and this may be the beginning of surprising new upheavals.